more.
Well, we're ready. I'm ready.
King boy love. Me a day so yeah. This thing don't find it don't really mourn. Yeah, hey. The way our people die no sweet again. Oh na 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 na. We call fear people them they suffer. Oh na 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 na. But been cheap, but now we dear. Oh na 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 na. Music shine and sing, they no hit again. The people they sell no profit again. Man and they watch film. We want to know if not the actor go die on the toughest go left. We still they watch film. See other county they act fast. We they act like wef. Man and they watch film. Kudos to Niger and Mali. Who done now they can free we still they watch film. We want to know if not the actor go die on the toughest go left. Man and they watch film. The people not able to talk because they don't see them right. When they want for talk again, and then go take them life. Politicians they live good life. See them they chill with them wife. Now them they drive good cars. Why the masses they cry? Then just they kill and they chill with a prison. They act or they watch. I swear you know they talk thing. But I no blame nobody. Now the director where direct this film. We don't take the script and give unto the wrong person. Now we don't spoil the film. We tired with the crush, prostitution all around. They watch film. We want to know if not the actor go die. We want the toughest go left. We still they watch film. See other county they act first. We they act like wef. Man and they watch film. Kudos to Niger and Mali. Who done now they can free we still they watch film. Oh na na na. Hey, yeah. Liberian Freedom County, but still saloon people they sleep. Hey, Guinean Freedom County, but still saloon people they know. I see the first thing they pay me, they kill democracy, then still back election. Stand by for people, I know nobody in the director. But you read this film. We don't take the script and give unto the wrong person. Now we don't spoil the film. Too much of bloggers, plenty don't die. Some of they talk, they say talk, that's plenty, don't lie. Man and they watch film. We want to know if not the actor go die. We want the toughest go left. We still they watch film. See other county they act first. We they act like wef. Man and they watch film. Kudos to Niger and Mali. Who done now they can free we still they watch film. Oh na na na. Hey, yeah. Prison break, no prison break. We see the fake, more life they take. Police they fight civilian. Soldier man them just say kill civilian. This thing they pay me at once, so I send a special force to the soldiers. This thing they pay me at once, so I send a special force to the police. They act like no, they talk to the people, make they see it unless. But I know them nobody in the director. When they break this film, man and they watch film. We want to know if I the actor go die. Man the toughest go left. We still watch film. See other county they act first. They act like wef. Man and they watch film. Kudos to Niger and Mali. Who done now they can free we still they watch film. Man and they watch film. The land that we love is my country. We still they watch film. Hey, my lover. Man and they watch film. Biggie man, be a days. As I live they still they watch film. Is that of that monster? Man and they watch film. I love you, my bitch.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Greetings, comrades of the APC. This na Comrade OrWanKasu. This na the Diaspora Online TV platform. Today na Sunday, the 18th of August, 2024. With me today, of course, we get SweetBonita. SweetBonita, please come live and say hi to comrades.
Good evening, comrades all. Good evening, Cerulean, and good evening, the rest of the world. Again, as OrWanKasu has said, it's the 18th of August 2022, time 14 past 7. As usual, myself, Commodore OrWanKasu and Fatia will be live to let you know what's happening within Sierra Leone and within the APC party. Good evening, comrades all.
Thank you very much. Lamin Denke, thank you for joining us, and please help me for share and make we know who that then at the platform they view we right now, because we get a very important topic to deal with today, and we get the former preso of the Young Congress, National Young Congress, the former preso. I don't think say I would do justice if Sweet Bonita not introduce them for winner also today. Sweet Bonita, over to you.
Thank you so much, Commodore Lancaster. Again, as you said, the former and president of the National Youth League, or should I say now the Young Congress, as of the 7th of March 2022, the Constitution. It's no other person, but in fact, his name starts with a prince, so you can see how special it is. Prince, Prince Tal. Without him, there was no other president. Again, we remember we had Bai Mahmoud Bangura. He took over by Mahmoud Bangura. So you can just see how the APC has followed the whole process of the Young Congress. And that's where I've just graduated from. Again, it is what it is. It's APC. Are you part of the process? This is
Yes,
where
we are.
within the APC. So again, my boss, or should I say my former boss, president of the National Young Congress, Mr. Prince, good evening and welcome to the APC Diaspora Online TV platform. Hopeful that this is not going to be your first and last. This is an APC platform. You are welcome to host a show for yourself. So please, 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 welcome to our online TV platform. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening. Thank you, Sweet Bonita. Thank you, Comrade OrWanKasu, and good evening to everyone, all viewers, listeners around the world, comrades of the APC. As introduced, I am Comrade Prince Tolly.
And
Right,
Prince
fantastic.
Tolly, please, before we start, it's going to be in Creole. So please ignore me. I speak English, but everything has to be done in Creole. So please forgive me. OrWanKasu, it's to you next.
Right. Prince Tolly, welcome to the Diaspora Online TV platform. Like we Sweet Bonita don't introduce you. This is your platform, and of course, at any given time where you want for can talk to we are at your disposal for you can talk to we at any time. Now, we understand say you were elected. Well, you were elected as the president of the APC National Young Congress leader. Halfway down the road into your tenure of office, we notice say you don't I don't know how for call am, whether now you resign or them remove you from that position there and then bring on somebody we not elected into that same position there. We in the APC, some of we not be they pay much attention into the details of the constitution, but it baffled plenty comrades them na the diaspora that somebody we don't elect for serve a term, not concluding term because of age gap or sort of things. So explain to me what in the constitution say about this young congress age business inside the youth congress.
Yeah, thank you very much. The March 7th, 2022 APC Constitution is very clear. It established the National Young Congress of the APC as the training platform for future leaders of the party, and it opened up the membership of the Congress to every Sierra Leonean, being that the Congress therefore be responsible for recruiting young people into the party membership. So the membership of the Congress itself is open by the Constitution to all Sierra Leoneans between the ages 18 and 35. That is expressly stated inside the APC Constitution. So that's the direct answer to the question. And the introduction we give the person who succeed me was elected, because Nabimi vice president, he served under my tenure, and he was legitimately elected at a Young Congress special conference convened in Akambia. So there is nothing illegal about his assumption to office. As long as a vacancy don't exist, then the Constitution permits the APC party for swearing in or for making act in the capacity of the president once there is a gap. And illegal, unconstitutional, and there is no challenge about it. He is legally elected.
Okay. The question where a lot of people in the ask within the APC now that you were within the age bracket of youth when you were elected, and people they wonder, even if you get to go above the age bracket of youth, inside your tenure, you should be allowed to continue until you finish that tenure of office, and then the next person will come in instead would be within the age bracket of youth. Now this now the issue where a lot of people get. Why then do the constitution in a way that you are halfway into your term of office, and then because of age you have to be removed and bring somebody. Yes, you say elected, but not in an electoral kind of thing we get to do with all the other aspirants that will be the aspire with una before.
Okay. I will set the foundation of the discussion on the legal provision we established the National Young Congress of the APC, formerly we will call them National Youth League. We don't get an evolution. The Youth League don't evolve over time. Before this time, I remember this is not the second time I've been at this platform. Now you also be interviewing me during the election, even though the network been too terrible. Throughout my life, up to this time, we on the eve of September 4th, I will officially retire from all youth activities. I don't spend my life as a youth advocate, and I have been part and parcel of major decisions of youth development in this country in these later years. So the concept or the understanding about youth in the first place, gets a one-size-fits-it-all definition globally. No. It's situational, because when you define youth, you get economic consideration, you get legal consideration, you get a lot of other things you look at. To the politicians, before now, when we talk of youth, then they look at the energy. Yeah. So inside politics, the definition of youth is purely in terms of energy, in terms of how much you can be active and give back to your party, or do or carry out instructions in an active manner. So over time, we see when we talk about youth, you see fairly old people can call themselves youth. Yeah, because that is the political definition. So like for we in Sierra Leone, and as we are part of the African Union, we will get this Banjul Declaration of the African Youth Charter in 2006. So we will get a definition, a legal definition for youth. For the African continent, we say the age range between 15 and 35. That's not the legal definition for globally, and we've been ratified the African Youth Charter now, Salon, I think somewhere in 2014 or so. So that it don't become part of free laws. For the United Nations, now 15 to 24. Well, with a slight variation for UNESCO, USA you get in UNESCO, I think, go up to 26 for cultural reasons. You get the Asians, like the Asian continent, the definition of youth go up to 40. For the Commonwealth, now 15 to 29. So there is no one size fits it all. But when we talk specifically for the context of Sierra Leone, and the APC in particular, we see say the Youth League don't revolutionize from the one that we know as the youth man to the point of the Youth League becoming intellectualized under starting from the leadership of Honorable Almami Kamara. Then that was continued with under the leadership of Honorable Bai Mahmoud Bangura. USA, you see the incorporation of hardcore intellectualism into the Youth League. And it is not surprising because as time they go, you see how politics they change over time. So just as it been happened in 2018, we lost elections, we get a whole lot of agitations because people believe that we lost elections at the time when the APC party was actually arguably the most popular political party in the sub-region. So you get a whole lot of mixed feelings about what went wrong, including some people blaming it on the APC constitution, certain clauses. So then they lead me to the review of the constitution. And in that, you get this whole notion about, oh, people, they now, the Youth League, we don't pass the age. You know, this internal feud led to, okay, in fact, it has to be the requirement to be a member of the Youth League now, therefore, strictly the in terms with the national laws of the land. So even when the name been changed from the Youth League to Young People's Congress later on, after PPRC we end up forget the National Young Congress, the age requirements remain. But the most important thing there, now that the Constitution give the Youth League a responsibility I believe say we all get for rally around the Young Congress for make sure say the Congress able deliver that responsibility. And this is not just specific to the Young Congress. It also does with the National Women's Congress. The responsibilities the way the Constitution confer on them two bodies there. It's so deliberate because then bodies there are the actual foundation of the party. That when once then bodies are then capacitated for deliver then functions then the APC party will get in perpetual existence. So one key thing we are mentioned now that the Constitution say the Young Congress now a platform for training leaders, future leaders of the party. And this, they bring me to the direct answer to your question. You know, leadership is not spoken. Leadership is demonstrated. And leadership is also knowing when to consult, but most importantly, knowing when not to consult. Decision-making is a core function of leadership, and decision-making now a constant in the equation of success. So if we as APC people believe, say, the Young Congress now a platform for training leaders, then we therefore demonstrate that leadership as we self as young people. When this thing came up in the first place, let I clear, I am not hot. I am perfectly okay, and I am seriously guiding the current executive to the conclusion of, foresee the logical conclusion of a lot of things we don't start, and I'm very deliberate in doing it.
Okay.
We therefore demonstrate the leadership at this point in time. You make a point clear now, see, oh, you were elected, oh, halfway through your term, oh, somebody else is coming. The constitution gets areas who say it clear. You get areas who say the people we now lawyers can say there are clawbacks, or areas where can be open to argument and opinion. One school of thought will tell you, say, okay, the constitution makes provision for an entry requirement, but make provision for an exit requirement. The other one will say, no, the constitution make provision for a bracket membership requirement. So as long as that's open to debate, as long as it's open to debate, and it get the tendency, which is the most important thing, it get the tendency for drag this very APC party again to an SLPP court, knowing fully that I have served and I can serve the APC without any title in the first place, because before the title there is a man, and in the man there is power. So after the title there must be the man, and that power remains.
Okay.
So if that is the case, I don't feel say we taking into consideration what we don't go through as a party, no true son of the APC wants or expose the APC as a party to an SLPP court, and that led to my decision to step aside.
All right. Thank you for being so magnanimous, for actually look at the APC which we don't go through, for look at them and step aside, as per within the constitution say, even though it is open to debate. And this is why we call you now so today, for we can look at the dynamics of this and the openness of this particular constitution we get for do with the youth Congress, the young Congress leadership. One of the other concerns the way people in the raise now, so now you've stepped aside gracefully and you guide the new leadership. We don't come inside the new executive for let them complete waiting una don't start. Now the man don't assume your position right now as the youth Congress leader. Supposing 1 month down the line, himself can go above the age of youth as per the constitution. What's going to happen? The way they succeed them, who that will succeed them. So this is the problem where people can get. So within a term, before we get an elections for 2026, for we elect a new leader, the successors might be going over the age even before the term where you be elected for. This is our concern. And I see Simba Cole, they make a comment accepting it. That's gracefully, yeah, you should have, step aside easily like that. Mr. Ahmed, Thomas Ahmed, Beyonce Coca also is here. So explain that to me. The way they succeed you, let's say, for instance, for argument's sake, instead next month, in get for can go above the age of youth. Then instead they go remove them, and would that go be the person who will go succeed them back? So this is the problem where we face ourselves.
Okay. I take a very long time to give the background as to what inform my decision. And this we do and for inspire we colleague young people and also the entire membership of the party. That's one. Things may not always go your way, but you have to look at the bigger picture. And secondly, the specific aspects of somebody's requirements to remain as a member of the Congress, well, I don't feel that they go happen anytime soon because, to my understanding, the current vice president gets they within the age, and that will not happen anytime soon. That's according to my understanding, to what I know. But going forward, we also, as a party, we get to look at within expedient. Yeah. Maybe we go learn from this and actually see, say, nobody is going to take us, or nobody no can court no can fall away, say APC will come na court if one of us no actually take the party to court. So to me, I believe say the young guys that we in at the Congress now capable enough, waiting we all need for do now for come and genuinely support them, make them carry on the functions of the party rather than begin look at, oh, this person engaged on this, oh, this. I mean, what will it change for now? If we have to go down that path, I mean, me get for take that decision because Namidin at the top, and all eyes on me, okay, so to speak. Now, if we come to the level of having to check for everybody, to me, I don't feel say we are doing justice to ourselves as a party, because what does it have to change? Maybe we can use this now going forward, say, okay, since it is a 3-year tenure, maybe in future we can say, well, the cutoff age for you for apply for be a young leader at any point in time for any position you get for be maximum 32 years. So by the time you 35, you don't complete your tenure. Just so that we save ourselves from this. But I tell you what, the SLPP, they have, I mean, you and I know people
Yeah.
in the
So,
SLPP who
50
are
years
currently
old.
serving. Yeah, but
50 years old.
nobody from within them is making that an issue. You know, you even hear it from the leader. He talk one of them days, say for them they can even go up to 45. That is within their party. But if our constitution says so, for some reasons we don't get a transition. We went through a very difficult transition, and we managed to get out of the transition to this point. It may not all be perfect. Let me be the sacrificial lamb here. Let's allow and support the Congress and progress to somewhere. Otherwise, we are repeating the same mistakes. And as a scientist myself, I believe say you cannot do the same things and expect different results.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Right. Thank you, Prezo. I think say you don't lay a very good and humble premise now also into this discussion. And Sweet Bonita are one of the people who been very upset. You go for come to this decision also for let you come out. And but I haven't heard from you which you did so right now, including Simba Cole, Abiose, and the rest of the members that will depend view now. So I think to them sort of they agree with you and then satisfied with what you did so far. So Sweet Bonita, you satisfied with Prezo Prince Tholi with in explanation where it be, because say party don't suffer, it don't go through a lot, and there are gray areas where they go put them or whatever, but let we follow the constitution, let we not get another post where they can put we to an SLPP court, according to what we say. Sweet Bonita, over to you.
Thank you so much, Commodore OrWanKasu. Again, in my opening statement to introduce president, or let me say ex-president, APC is an institution, and the Young Congress is where we go to learn and become an aspiring politician. So there is no way. You going through the academy, whatever the party structure says, you follow. It's as simple as ABC or OrWanKasu. If you've gone through the structure, you follow everything. Anyone that has not followed the party structure, those are the people that will end up dragging the party to court. I will tell you that for free.
Okay.
Anyone that has not gone through that structure will do that. Because if you've gone through the structure, you know what is required of you. And you follow suit. So for me,
Well,
thank you so much, Prezo. And again, when the constitution was there, by then our former Secretary General, Ali Conte, was supposed to literally defend that age gap.
Sure.
But again, obsession comes in, people takes things personal, he walk away, and whatever they wanted to do, they did it behind his way. So he didn't even know what was coming up. For me, in Africa or Sierra Leone, I would say 45 is the top, because people are up to the age of 40, they still live under your parents. So where are you going to get an adult? I can understand for us in the diaspora. 18 years, my daughter is now in uni. She stays in a boarding home. In Africa, what boarding home you going? You still stay under your mother. So for me, it should be like at least 45 for Africa. But again, people have their differences within the party. As you see what Prezzo said, I followed the rules and regulations of the party. So I decided to step down. And then my vice took over. Again, I want to say thank you to him, because if it wasn't, he would have said, let's pull and push. Because there's so many things going on. But it's like, no, you know what? Let the right thing be done. Is that what you want? Let's do it. And then I move. So for me, thank you so much, President. God bless you. Again, there was a man, there is a man in opposition, and there will going to be another man. If you look at the current executive right now, 99.9% people there were from the youth league. So again, what we're going to see in the next 6 months, let's just watch and see. It's an APC space. He's a comrade, and we'll see what will happen. Thank you so much, OrWanKasu.
Fantastic for that submission, SweetBonita. We get the Young Congress Secretary General, na the diaspora, Mr. Mohamed Kamara, aka Igalo, watching from Sweden. Now, coming to the next question, Nayaso, we learn from former president of the Youth Congress, winner Comrade by Mahmoud. Even come to the UK before we do the new constitution. It's tell we say like we SweetBonita they talk say for him at 45 years. They say where we they talk about youth, we go for delete good 15 years into the age, because in we own setting as Sierra Leone, we suffer about 11 years war. Then we forgot for add the period of the Ebola and all this misrule of whatever. They say so we go for delete, we go for calculate 15 years, we delete them off we age, and then we go start again. So at least we go able for the inside the youth age bracket. Say so not a mistake for let him be a youth president at the age of even day. So people were asking about his age and all of that. But there we go. To the next
You
question.
know, Comrade OrWanKasu, before you move, I want people to do a research on Ethiopia, how their age is. I'll just leave it like that. Let
Okay.
people go and search the Ethiopia age of
Okay.
their calendar, and then they'll come back to us.
All right. Easy. So we gladly that the way how we comrade brainstorm outline everything for we, and we kind of really satisfied with that. And we want to like give you small idea of the well-being of we comrade will be behind bars for some time, and how it keep up so far, because during that period we it be the indoors, of course, you've been there all over the place. They go up and down. We they call you on this platform for make you can talk to me about in well-being and stuff like that. But you've been so busy to go up and down, try to see how you not going to secure a bail for him. Thankfully, he has been released on bail, and give me an update as to how it keep up so far.
Yeah, thank you very much. Comrade leader Bai Mahmoud is doing well. They follow up in medical procedure, and they do fairly well for now. And we all know and we maintain his innocence. The Bai Mahmoud we may, cannot even hurt a fly. And therefore, we strongly believe he's innocent and he's ready to go through the process and come out clean at the end of the day. And he's in a very good spirit. Whilst, it's traumatizing, none of us never wish that for any comrade. And the good thing is he has been a leader of the youth league, and you know what that means. So he's mentally prepared and mentally stable and they follow all in the bail conditions and the medical procedures. Well, for now, that's all we get to say about them. But we hope and pray, say, the justice system go vindicate them and it will come out clean, as we all know, say, get any hand in that.
Okay, fantastic. One thing we want for request now,
Yeah,
that we want to ask you for make you have an engagement with the current you successor. Okay, you successor, make you get an engagement with them. Tell us say we want for talk to now too on this platform.
Ansu Bernard.
Yes.
He's my brother from Kailan. So at
Okay.
least very proud.
That's good. That's good.
So it means you should be anyway.
No. That's with you.
No. I reserve that opinion.
Reserve comment first.
Just that. I mean, it's a way of letting the world know that the APC is not tribalistic, and we actually not interested in which part of the country you're coming from, but rather than the service and how true is your service to the APC. One other thing why I be forget to mention, why the fight? Why do I have to fight if I get to step aside and hand over to somebody who is also APC? It would have been a fight, and I would not have even accepted it if I was to relinquish power to an SLBP. It's not possible. But this person is an APC, and interestingly, Bernard gets a sad story with Imamana, one of we first cheerleaders na Kailan. We na behind this party and being there for bit time and get fracture in hand, they would happen, they die. Some of them things I remember when I be interviewing me, I tell him, I say, we ascension to them position there from by Mahmoud now to me to in the Ansu Bernard, for give hope to selfless young people where they serve the APC for no say. You do not have to come from the Kuruma family, the Shaka Stevens family, the SI Kuruma family, or somewhere. I mean, you not get to belong to a certain tribe or sect.
Or Kamakuya Road.
You actually get to the decision-making level of the APC party, and this is a clear demonstration. So me, it's one of the things we please me most for give that opportunity to a young man like Ansu Bernard for serve, and which is why I call on Unam and all of us for genuinely. I mean, I know the youth space. I emphasize general way you mentioned. So no say we don't in the youth space for the longest time. The youth space is prone to influences, and most times the influences they can be negative influences, and which is why some of us people who always have stories. They will tell you, I listen a lot, but I have my own mind, and we can come around for support them people here without any interest, with the belief say, if the young Congress gets the capacity for perform the functions as quoted in that constitution, then we don't get a sustainable APC party. So the idea of saying the youth age will go up to 45, honestly, I not subscribe to that. Because I know say there are economic considerations. Even some of the arguments that we will be proposed, I mean, we have lost, like we young generation now, they lost 10 years plus during the war. Yes, but also I believe to me now one of the things that I pride myself in for say we advocate seriously for the legislation of the youth representation in decision making. I mean, just as the women then been getting from these both their recommendations there, and I think they will come up from the TRC. See, the blatant marginalization of women and young people led to the role we play, both as victims and perpetrators. So we see, say, the woman then succeed, forget the Giwi Act. Now the young people, we not get that, and which is why one of the things we are happy for most during this electoral review thing. Now, for let me get that recommendation, they put there, say we get forgetting legislation we could see. I mean, how can somebody just graduate, then they don't just do this youth service thing? It's a product of the APC, by the way, and all that now before pushing this unnecessary requirement of work experience. How somebody will just graduate, then they can ask them for 15 years work experience. So the work experience can become more important than in university degrees we don't acquire. And all that things they na major barriers to youth empowerment. You see, so if again this age business, yeah, constitutionally we constitution say 1991 constitution say for lay contest for president, you get for be 40 years. Well, for some of we will do logic. I mean, it means logically anybody below 40 years is politically considered to be young. Up to the court of Sierra Leone for prove that. But again, I believe, say, with the advent of this recent developments and waiting all we don't get a good number of young people actually. For there, we say if we cap the age limit at 35, we'll not go get people. To me, it's a disservice. We get a number of young people. We get over 1 million and more young people we're capable. So to me, I see them as an opportunity for young people for maximize the space for let them compete. So people now know, say, okay, there is an opportunity in the APC. Not like the SLPP where people have to go up to 45 years. For us, once you are 35, you are gone. So we open space for encourage other young people and for coming. And I seriously believe this. Say APC gets a good number of young people. We get that capacity. They way below their 30s. I am quite confident. We did a lot of work during our tenure in office during President Nkrumah's administration for let this country go without young people with capacity. No, I'm not going to subscribe to that.
Okay. I'm glad for you to talk about young people with capacity within the APC, because we are very, very concerned recently about the prevalence of this push effect in the country, where we young people in our country dip and go down the drain of kush, and the mental capacity they deteriorate on a daily basis, and the health also deteriorates, and the educational system in the last 5 years is so abysmal that the hype from the SLPP government about free education and quality education now just something we come across like an empty can within a beat stomach for make noise, but there's nothing substantive inside. And we worry about we use them in the past 5 years, and then they don't get involved into push and all of that. How then youth then they get for grow up into to the adult age, to the point where they go for get that age of getting a good job or opening a business or being part of a responsible position for able to serve the country. We are worried about it. So waiting a comment on this push effect and this education will it affect the young people then?
Well, the solution to that is the APC. I say this for very good reasons. The APC as a party, when we take up governance in 2007, in 2009, the APC established a National Youth Commission. And one of the primary functions of the National Youth Commission are for serve as a professional body for develop the creativity and potentials of the young people. Then we realized there was still a policy gap. We needed to have a policy direction for young people. In 2013, we get the youth ministry standalone as a ministry for young people. And when we get the Ministry of Youth under the leadership of Honorable Almami Kamara, we introduce a lot of programs. Like I say, since the definition of youth, not to one size fit it all, the same way applicable in their empowerment, not to one system you use, or not to one you just go show one size for empower youths all across. No, because the needs of young people now both the riverine area, their empowerment needs completely different from the landlocked area now, Bombalia or Tonkolili, or you take the young people within our mining areas Nakono, how you they take for empower them is different. So now first of all, when we review the 2003 National Youth Policy, we'll be able to categorize young people into different classes. First of all, we even get a conflict because by law, anybody who is below 18, a child. Ministry of Social Welfare, they come inside. But also, we law say now from 15 to 35 years, now the official age for youth. So we be able, first of all, get a category, they clear, also we develop a relationship between the Ministry of Youth, the Ministry of Social Welfare, and that of Ministry of Education. We get different programs where you get this peer mentoring. You get the development of a program we call Sierra Leone Youth and Adolescent Network, SALEAN. You get this youth volunteerism program where we start way from Pasheki in where we bring aside with the train young people and for volunteer community service. The Duke of Edinburgh Award we can later turn as a national youth award scheme. All that in the young people will be they bring. In fact, that was what transcend to this National Youth Service, where we objective now be for curb this idea of work experience, introduce young people into the industry, promote cross-regional integration. If you come out Naya, na the Western area, you grow your Naya, you learn book. They say go do 1 year na Kailan. You go spend 1-2 years, you must develop friendships then you must maybe end up forget SweetBonita day. At the end of the day, when you come back, or you go even decide for work day, you develop relationships where nobody will come again and tell you say na so gisi Monday, na so Monday Monday. You easily believe them. The same with somebody who grow all his life na Kenima, he learn book na day, he can do internship or youth service na Kabbalah. What after a period of time, which you can tell this person about the Northerners? So we've been able to do all of them in there. We established this Young Engineers Corps now from the Ministry of Finance in collaboration with the Ministry of Education and Ministry of Youth. We get all them programs there, even the one that we know go school. Now they will be getting quick fix programs because them programs they get they're very important. And this now they take me to this prevalence of drug abuse. Throughout the 10-year reign of President Nkrumah and the leadership of Honorable Almami Kamara, Anthony Nkrumah, the then commissioner, to Honorable Bai Mahmoud, we not get then drug epidemic there. because we focus on this categorization for no say. Whilst the university base young people, they need grants, they need business development skills. Then young man they wait in a street yonder, we no go school. They no one know about grants. In fact, to them, the moment they really say World Bank don't give $50 million to Ministry of Youth, then they take pen and calculator, then divide $50 million divided by, then they calculate almost one young person forgets. If now landed and they use for go attack the Ministry of Youth, say this money una don't eat. That is their own mentality. So you have to look out for quick fix and then medium to long-term development programs, which is why you see we bring, whilst we establish the youth village concept. The youth village now a concept where this country no for afford for miss. The youth in agriculture program, the youth in drainage, we bring the youth in fisheries, we bring this even this car wash. Now I make it on the way it on so. Because all of them programs there, the authors, then the people away design them, then but just because of political ideology, they just take all and use them again for go after people. These were very good programs. If you feel say them programs they didn't be waste, then we will tell you not being get crucial. But then people there then tell you don't get with Pampas, Chagaban push, Usora. All of this because they miss the point. Then if you say those projects and they will be to do them, some of them they then go appear to you as this is a waste of money, like the youth in drainage program, where you get a young man, and we even get testimonies where that youth that quick fix day it changed people. We get people them where they use that money they establish business. You get people that will use that money they go university. Now some of them now are teachers. Others now don't can do bachelor's degree from the HTCs. So all of them things now we be with deliberate steps the way we take for empower young people. Youth empowerment, not to event, not a one-off event. Now a deliberate and careful approach where you know they left any stone unturned, which is why you will see we even at National Youth Policy we been get an interministerial committee to which the vice president was the chair of the committee. This was how important the APC take youth empowerment.
Okay,
so
fantastic.
Because then thing they all don't collapse. You get the during return. In fact, one report been the way them during return the way young people then participate in decision making, it not ever happen at this country. So that is why you know ever get the prevalence of them. Yeah, you can get one or two issues of isolated cases of drugs, but this kind of way this Kush thing from Pampas to Kush, and now only God knows what's next.
All right. We at this platform will be interested for hearing from you, and of course the one that we review from all over the world. Mama, we get Mariam Sise from Holland. We get Lamin Denke. We get Mr. Mo Simba Cole, and quite a lot of people them who review. Then we'll be interested for know your involvement inside the tripartite committee. We want to tell you thank you for that. We'll not play inside the tripartite committee or come out with clear evidence for show the people of Sierra Leone and the international community that APC, after 71% of the RRFs them we then gather, Samoa Kamara did won the election by resounding victory. We hope that Madabio is not the legitimate government of this country, but yet it's still the waiting at the optimism because the people of Sierra Leone are still waiting. So we are coming to the close of this program, but giving you own, side of it because Sierra Leoneans are a bit in a dilemma at the moment. Some people are waiting, some people have almost given up. So, waiting my own advice to we all at the APC.
Well, I was expecting this question definitely.
Okay.
As a member of the committee, I'm not me not to the official spokesperson of that committee, there, but in my own experience, I believe say we make them clear. I think one of the sister programs where I don't know if now I be host Dr. Richard Conte, so I be make them say we work na the committee, we go ensure say we show the facts and show the world say as if we been win elections, and we did. Me on a personal note, I've been always make this point clear. Say the APC, we go get anything we want as a party. So at this point in time, within a very critical point where we therefore manage with expectations and manage the way we give out information. Insofar as the tripartite report is concerned, we don't do we own parts and we don't submit because we don't submit them. Means if na part of una, we all they expect, we all sit on the wait.
Okay. Is that all you can give us?
For now, that's all. Anything
Okay.
now we pass, somebody asks me on a specific thing about what you want for know, but what we establish them and the document is out.
Okay. Well,
OrWanKasu, I'll pick one. He's from the youth league. You think he can trap me? Hell no. He's not a sportsman. So remember?
SweetBonita, this guy now well-trained politician is well-trained.
It's an institution for aspiring politician. He's coming from there. He know what's up.
Yeah, but we got some big one and also big one that really come up from left, right, and center and just the run 100 meters.
As they say, Coco Diadi Kabum so Coco Diadi Binkaku.
Anyways, SweetBonita, over to you. Let's wrap it up.
Yeah, again, I think it has been a very great program because for us to have President's tally, because again, we never say X, because even still we refer to Bai Mahmoud as president. We can't say X now, we just say organizing, but mostly it's like president before we even think, oh, he's not organizing. So President, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Again, as OrWanKasu has said, and I'm sure all viewers also will want to hear from Ansu, the newly elected president of the Young Congress. Again, we saw literally what happened for him to be bestowed that power. They went down to Kailang. It was a history.
SweetBonita, you're frozen. SweetBonita, you're frozen. Right. Okay. I think so now in network now in some issues, but of course we don't hear from the Young Congress leader, former Mr. Prince Tholi. Don't outline to we the constitution of the APC, and it sets the premise for we about how the Youth Congress they operates as a platform for train young people and for go into politics. And if the APC follow the constitution to the letter and do within that the program them way in those sets, since he assume his own experience and now mentee of people like Honorable Almami Kamara and by Mahmoud, you dey find out say in policies them well set for make APC a sustainable party with a grow every now and again. If that is followed and in the look at the interest of the party, we find out say in success yourself, we all expect say it will be a very successful tenure where Isa will serve for. and make APC a better political party in Sierra Leone. So one for tell them plenty thanks, and say plenty thanks to everybody we don't join me for watch. And I don't know if you get anything more for say to we one last few words, just a minute, Mr. Prince Thorley from Waiting Sweet Bonita be the say for being with the Young Congress president for make himself go come with you na this platform. Let us do a sort of like a transitional kind of thing for we, a demo for we, for we self say yes, on a day in tandem with constitution, and of course on all the work together with you, handing over message or whatever you will give them, which things will take from you, which is will learn from you going forward.
Okay, I think I skipped that in the previous comments. I go from here, me and for me itself.
Okay.
I go tell them. In fact, I've been tell you where you contact me. I say I go even want for with you they on the platform.
Mm-hmm.
I go happily do them, like I say.
Mm-hmm.
We want to do this for show what you for they do for the APC as sons and daughters of the APC party.
Mm-hmm.
Things may not always go our way, and the message to now all. I mean, I didn't consult all of you. I know.
Yeah.
And Sweet Bonita them and the rest of the others we are not consult. I mean, I have to take responsibility because definitely you reach a point. If I had consulted any one of you, say no, don't do it. No. So then we will get the mixed feelings. That is the leadership. I have to take responsibility and even led the convoy for we go na Kailan and go do one. So I will in the same way bring them and talk to them for within the platform. Are available for reach out anytime. I mean, are they for serve the APC as a party, and I will continue to serve in some different capacities now.
Okay. Fantastic.
Thank you very much.
Thank you
Yeah.
very much. Bonita, it's all yours.
Well, my boss have said it all, OrWanKasu. So I think I would just want to say thank you to our technical team and also our viewers, because without them, there's no will be coming in weekdays or weekday, especially our flagship program, which is on Sunday. So again, thank you so much to our beautiful and wonderful viewers. Mo Bangura technical team, God bless you. Fatia, co-host as well. We have Igalo and also Andrew. They've disappeared. They've gone AWOL, but hopefully we'll see them shortly. But whilst you're away now, I think while we have you here and present, it would be nice if we can have somebody from the Young Congress to be presenting. So at least whatever is happening within the party, we don't need to chase. They are there. They'll be able to inform and present their show. This platform is an APC platform. It has nothing to do with us. We just host it. We were the brain behind it. Our former chairman, Mr. Mustafa Ahmed Kuruma. Again, our late comrade Sheikh Kaba. But now we still make sure their legacy remains. So this is a legacy of the APC, and it is open to every APCians to use it. I think that's what I would like to say. And good evening, comrades. OrWanKasu.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. MMBB Malicious Bangura from the Reading and Oxford PRO. I want to say thank you. I want to say thanks to all those people that went to the barbecue yesterday at the Reading and Oxford. It was electrifying. It was vibrant. It was very good. It was colorful. We do appreciate and say thanks to the Reading and Oxford constituency for the wonderful barbecue they gave us yesterday, and we had fun. And this keeps the vibrance. And look out for the women's occasion that is coming. Look out for the London constituency. It's also coming. There's a big meeting coming for them in UK, London, and a lot of other activities by the end of the summer. So we want to say thank you to all the viewers. And over to you, Mr. MMBB Malicious Bangura. Slowly, if you can hold on there after the thing.
King Boy Love. So yeah. This thing don't find it don't really mourn. The way our people die no sweet again. Oh na 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 na. We call fear people them they suffer. Oh na 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 na. But been cheap but now we dear. Oh na 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 na. Music shine and sing they no hit again. The people they sell no profit again. Man and they watch film. We want for know if not the actor go die on the toughest go left. We still they watch film. See other county they act fast. We they act like wef. Man and they watch film. Kudos to Niger and Mali. Who done now they can free we still they watch film. We want for know if not the actor go die on the toughest go left. Man and they watch film. The people not able to talk because they don't see them right. When they want for talk again, and then go take them life. Politicians they live good life. See them they chill with them wife. Now them they drive good cars. Why the masses they cry? Then just they kill and they chill in a prison. They act or they watch. I swear you know they talk thing. But I no blame nobody. Now the director where they direct this film. We don't take the script and give unto the wrong person. Now we don't spoil the film. Hey, we tired with the crush. Prostitution all around. Man, they watch film. We want for know if not the actor go die. We want the toughest go left. We still they watch film. See other county they act fast. We they act like wef. Man, they watch film. Kudos to Niger and Mali. Who done now they can free we still they watch film. Oh na na na. Hey, yeah. Liberian Freedom County, but still salon people they sleep. Hey. Guinean Freedom County, but still salon people they know. I say the first thing we pay me, then kill democracy, then steal back election, then stand back for kill. But I know nobody not the director. We direct this film. We don't take the script and give unto the wrong person. Now we don't spoil the film. Too much of bloggers, plenty don't die. Some of they talk this and talk that's plenty don't lie. Man and they watch film. We want for know if not the actor go die. We want the toughest go left. We still they watch film. See other county they act fast. We they act like wef. Man and they watch film. Kudos to Niger and Mali. Who done now they can free we still they watch film. Oh na na na. Hey, yeah. Prison break, no prison break. We see the fake more life than take. Police they fight civilian. Soldier man them just they kill civilian. This thing they pay me at once, so I send a special fork to the soldiers. This thing they pay me at once, so I send a special fork to the police. It's dark light no day. You talk to the people, make them sit down, let's pray. But I no blame nobody, not the director. We direct this film. Man and they watch film. We want for know if not the actor go die. We want the toughest go left. We still they watch film. See other county they act fast. We they act like wef. Man and they watch film. Kudos to Niger and Mali. Who done now they can free we still they watch film. I pledge my love, loyalty. Man and they watch film. The land that we love is my country. We still they watch film.